Hello guys, it's your boy Andre back with another video, and as the title video of the title from the title of the video you can see I relapsed. Yes, but I don't like to call it relapse. I really don't like this word. It's really inhuman. I think all this SR semen retention terminology is just another ego trap. I feel this whole semen retention community and movement is just another ego trap. I'm not saying it's bad or wrong, but I feel like anything else in this world, it's just a tool towards happiness and towards enlightenment and towards liberation. That's what it should be. And it's the same like with exercise, like with gym, like with a good diet, with all these things. If you get too attached to certain things, if you get too attached to certain words, to certain rules, to certain ways, and you get too rigid, you're missing the point why you started at the first time. You know what I mean? It's like the same if you start to go to gym and you start to obsess so much about the gym and about your gains and about your diet that it's actually making you non-happy in your life, instead of making you happy. And it's the same thing with the semen retention. If you obsess too much about your streak, and if you call every time you jerk off, or you have some sexual thought, you call it a relapse. Bro, just chill out, because I don't think this is a good way to do it, guys. Semen retention is a thing that's supposed to liberate you from porn addiction, from sexual addiction, but it's not something that you should you should be like religious and fanatic about and use this terminology. Oh, I relapsed. It's not a relapse, bro. If you if it doesn't, guys, you know what I want to say. You know what I want to say, guys. You know what I want to say, guys. So yeah, what I want to say, guys, is, as the title of the video says, I actually believe that this whole semen retention and having a streak and then having a relapse and worrying about it, because I do worry about it, guys, like you do. Like sometimes I relapse and then I feel guilty about it and I feel bad about it. That's how I felt yesterday. I felt really, really bad about it. And now I'm realizing that this whole thing, it kind of brought me closer to enlightenment, I would say. And now let me explain what exactly I mean. So I'm also in this journey, right? I'm also in this journey of semen retention, and my longest streak was 9 months, and just recently I had a streak of 3 months, more than 3 months. I didn't even count it. And now for like a last month or two, I just cannot get over 1 week. And I really think like, okay, now I'm gonna make it. Now I'm going like on a streak. I'm gonna stay, and now I'm really gonna make it. But then it's like 1 week is gone and boom, I do it, and then I do it again. And then sometimes I'm just like binging, like yesterday or 2 days ago I relapsed, and then I relapsed like 5 times in a row. Relapse, I jerk off 5 times, and I felt so bad about it. I was putting myself down and I was feeling guilty and I was feeling like shit. I was like, why are you doing this? What are you doing to yourself? And I was checking myself in the mirror and I felt like I look so dry and so bad, and all my light from my eyes is gone, and all my glow is gone, and all my energy is gone, and now everybody's looking at me and they see that I'm jerking off, and all this stuff, man. And today I went to work and I had one of the best days that I ever had, man. I went to work and I felt really, really bad. I felt like shit. I felt like everyone can see that I was jerking off yesterday. I felt like my energy is down. I was scared. I wasn't sure if I will be able to do my job properly today, because I felt like I'm weak and all this kind of stuff. And man, I have to tell you, I had one of the best days I ever had in my work. I got very positive feedback from my clients. By the way, I'm a kayak guide in Tenerife. I'm taking people to the ocean, which is right behind me, on a kayak, and we're going to see some fishes and animals. We do some snorkeling. It's an amazing job. It's like the best job ever, and I really love my job. And I had a really, really nice day. We had a bunch of dolphins today surrounding our boat, swimming around us. I mean, probably the best encounter with the dolphins I ever had in this work. And I did many tours and I saw dolphins many times, but it has probably never been so good. And it was really great day, and I have like a really good day with my colleagues. We have a really lot of fun here, and it's really nice. And honestly, my day went really good today. And it kind of made me realize that maybe, it doesn't really matter, that I relapsed, you know and maybe it's not about it at all. And maybe this whole thing about like being on a streak and then relapsing and feeling bad and then realizing that I actually not that bad, that most of it was just in my head. Maybe this whole thing was necessary for me to understand how much of this is just a mind game. Because let me tell you this. Let's say that, okay, I'm not really, like, I don't want to deny here the benefits of retention, and I believe that there are some, and that definitely you get some kind of energy and you get more connected to the world and to yourself, and you feel your body more. And I believe that there definitely can be some benefits, especially if you are, for example, addicted to some kind of movies or something like that, and then you do this, then it's good for your mental health and good to clean yourself. But what I want to say is, like, let's say that that there are some benefits to it, okay? And let's say that if I lose my streak, I also lose those benefits, okay? But then one thing that always stays the same, even if I'm on the streak or I'm relapsing, one thing always stays the same, and that's my awareness, the witness. That's the real me, that all these spiritual gurus and all these religions they talk about, is that eternal witness that's inside you. That's who you really are. You are not your body, you are not your thoughts, you are the witness, you are the observer, you are the awareness. And I felt like this whole thing that's going on right now, relapsing, streaks, feeling bad, feeling good, feeling bad, feeling good, it made me realize how much these things are actually, even though I really try to control and have some discipline, sometimes you just can't control it. You cannot control everything in this life, and sometimes not even yourself. To a certain level it's probably not possible. And maybe that's not even the point. Maybe the whole lesson that I got here, that's what I want to say, is that even if I lose the streak, or I was on the streak, or I lose it, or I was this or that, that eternal witness, that awareness stays the same. It doesn't matter if I have semen retention benefits or I don't have the benefits. If I'm on a streak or I'm relapsing, if I feel bad or I feel good, if this or that, that awareness, that witness is the same. That never changed. I could have always detached myself from it. I could have always just say, look, it doesn't really matter in the end. You know what I want to say? And it doesn't mean that you should stop trying to be better and you should stop, striving and improve yourself. No, but you should also be detached from it. And not to, yeah, you should be detached. And I feel like this was the lesson that I got, that now I feel like I'm just detached from if it happens or not, it doesn't matter. And I think that also if you detach yourself from the result, that instead of, trying to go for a certain streak, like, oh, I'm going to do 30 days, or I'm going to do 90 days, I'm going to do this or that. If instead of it, you just detach and you enjoy the journey, the chance you will relapse will probably be lower than if you put so much pressure on yourself. Like my longest streaks were always when I just didn't care about it. And I actually said to myself, you know what, whenever I will feel like, I will just do it. I don't care. If I will feel like the urge, or like it's good for me, I want to do it, I will do it, and I'm going to enjoy it. I'm not going to put myself down for it. I'm going to find some nice place, and I'm going to have something nice in my mind. Of course, I don't want to watch some weird movies or something that shows sexuality in a bad way. I'm going to think about something nice, or someone I had a nice connection with, someone I felt a deep connection with, someone I felt love with, and I'm just going to think about them, or some other people that I feel good about, and I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm gonna make it nice, and I'm gonna make it beautiful, and I'm gonna, put positive energy into it, and I'm not gonna like feel bad about it because it's natural. And if we would do it in a nice and controlled manner, and you feel good about it, and it's not something that bothers you and interrupts your life in some bad way, then it's a nice thing. And whenever I would give myself this permission, I would end up in the longest streaks probably also. And then when I would relapse, I actually felt like for some way it was necessary, and it made me feel even better. Like there was something, like it was just like some next step, to a next. Yeah. So guys, don't detach yourself from the result, and from don't be hard on yourself, because then you're missing the point. That's what I want to say, and I feel like this is what I learned right now. Like, yeah, yeah, I never really changed. The witness, the internal witness, the real me, the real self, it never changed, no matter what. No matter where I was, no matter what I was doing, no matter how I felt. In the end, it was all just this mind game, in a way. And semen retention can just become another identity for your ego, which is not good. It can be something that your ego will get stuck on, and it will become part of your identity. And then whenever you will relapse, your ego will feel like, oh, this is bad. I'm this, superhuman SR guy. But you're missing the point then probably, because you're just feeding your ego, no matter what. It doesn't have to be just semen retention, whatever it is. As I said, it can be the same thing with the gym. When you get too obsessed with the gym, I think you're kind of missing the point of the gym. Why did you start it the first time? Why do we want to go to gym? Because we want to feel healthy. Why we want to feel healthy? Because we want to have good bodies that we can use throughout our life. We can enjoy our life. We can look better. We can feel good, look good, and as long as possible, and enjoy this life as much as we can. That's why we want to have stronger bodies. We don't want to live to work out. We want to work out to live. And the same with the retention. You use it like a vehicle to help you to get better connection with yourself, with the world around you, with your sexuality, to heal your sexuality. But also, if you want to fully heal your sexuality, for example from porn addiction, there is a certain point where you cannot just do retention anymore. You should actually step into your sexuality, back into it with the healthy way, in a healthy way. And that's another step. There are always next step. This whole spiritual journey is like walking a stairway, like a staircase. And if I put my leg here and I want to go more up, I have to take this leg off and walk like this. And every time you want to reach a new step, you have to leave the step that helped you before to get up. You have to leave one step behind, so you can move to another step. And sometimes your ego doesn't want to do that, because that one step that you used, that one tool that you used before was very helpful for you. Let's say gym, let's say semen retention, let's say, I don't know, whatever it is. Sometimes it can be people in your life, or places in your life, or something. And sometimes you have to say goodbye to old stuff, even if they were good and useful for you, because you want to get to something new, and you want to move to a next level. And I feel like with semen retention it can be similar. And yeah, so don't fall to the ego trap, guys. That's one last thing I want to say. Don't fall to the ego trap. Okay, don't let this be your identity. Don't let this dictate you how you should feel, or you should take your worth from it. You should feel like your worth depends on this, because your worth honestly doesn't depend on anything. Because if you truly know yourself, and you really truly love yourself with the real unconditional love, this love has no limits. So you will always have a compassion and love to yourself, and it should not depend on anything. And this is the best way to go through life, because only then you can actually have real love towards this world, towards the people around you, towards this world creation. When you understand that you are the part of that creation, that you are the creation, you are the life, and no matter what goes, no matter what you feel, no matter what you do, it is the life itself experiencing itself through you. So treat it like that. Treat it with respect, treat it with love, you know, and don't try to control too much, but have respect and love. That's the thing to yourself, you know. Respect and love, guys. Respect and love to you right now, guys. I wish you respect and love, and take care, take it easy. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Maybe I said something. Okay, guys, thank you. See you later.